Welcome everybody to this week's edition of Valpo Basketball Weekly, along with head coach Matt Loddick. I'm Todd Eichow. And Matt, we maybe start by taking a look back at a win over George Washington and sort of kind of focus on where you guys have been with what has been a difficult schedule thus far, sitting at 6-4, heading into Ball State. Maybe some overall thoughts on how the season has gone, and then look at the George Washington game.
Yeah, you know, I'm proud of the month that we've had, or maybe 5-6 weeks. I mean, it's been, you know, it's been a tough start just because of the amount of travel that we've had. You know, I talked about it. We had a home game, and we had 9 days off. And we went to Myrtle Beach. We had 3 games in 4 days. We came back. We had 1 day's rest. We played. We left the next day. Flew out to West Virginia, played. Flew all the way across the country to UNLV, played. Came home, had a game, day off, game. Then flew clearly over to the East Coast and played. And so, you know, would I want to be 7-3, 8-2? I think we could have been, but we're 6-4. I am proud of the effort. And anytime you can win on the road and really a tough environment at the A10 level, you know, you're proud of it. And it was good to see the ball go in the hoop.
I think, maybe you feel differently, I think you guys overall have played better on the road, and certainly true road games for sure. Mm-hmm. You're 2-1, and the one loss at West Virginia was certainly a good performance. And for whatever reason, you've had a lot of close games at home, where most people say, well, at home you're supposed to win, and it hasn't gone as smoothly at home as it's gone on the road. And I don't know if there's a reason behind it, but that certainly has been one theme throughout the first few weeks.
No, I mean, you're right. And the only thing I can really attribute it to is, you know, when we were on our trip to Myrtle Beach, that was the day before, or excuse me, the week before final or midterm exams, and then we had, you know, Thanksgiving break where we didn't have class and we played at home, and then we were gone that next week. So really, we had a 3-week block there, where, you know, guys weren't in class, and so, you know, coming back, you have a lot of catch up to do. You got to meet with professors. You know, you might have to, you know, do your laundry. I mean, there's just a lot of things that, you know, maybe being at home is just, it can be a little bit of a letdown. You want to relax, and you know, when you're on the road, I guess it's just kind of you against the entire jam, and so maybe that explains it. But you know, we're looking forward to having a couple days off and getting back to really making our home arena rock again.
I think the biggest theme coming out of this past week was Bakari Evelyn breaking out against George Washington. Hopefully a good sign going forward. He has played well, no doubt about it. His assist-turnover ratio is significantly better than it was a year ago, but he hadn't shot the ball well. He certainly did, and you needed it against George Washington.
Yeah, no doubt. And I think Bakari is, in a lot of ways, proved himself already, at least with the coaching staff and the team. I mean, we trust what he can do, and we knew it was a matter of time before he started making some shots. But again, like you said, I mean, he's been doing a lot of great things that, you know, maybe aren't showing up in the stat book, playing decent D, you know, being a good leader, and really sharing the ball and cutting down on turnovers.
I think if you look at what has been the biggest story overall throughout the first 6 weeks of the season, it has been the maturation of Derek Smits, who's been absolutely outstanding throughout the first 6 weeks of this season.
Yeah, Derek's been great. You know, he's really making teams pay for him, guarding them one-on-one on the low post. And Derek's had this ability. You know, it's just kind of a matter of time. You know, we talk a lot about, you know, just kind of, you know, the evolution of players getting better, getting confidence. And, you know, Derek's in his 4th year of college, 3rd year on the court with us, and, you know, it's just part of the process for him.
I think the other maybe story that's kind of a side story, but has been a big story thus far this year, has been the incredible consistency of Lavender running the point for you guys. It has been, I think coming in, we knew, all right, he's a 5th-year player. You expect him to come and contribute, but he has been a real rock running the game, running the point for you.
Yeah, I mean, I've said it publicly, but there's no substitute for experience, and Deon has a lot of experience. And you know, you're talking to him about his other stops in college basketball, and the one thing he keeps saying is just how great it is here. And it's pretty neat to hear that from him. He loves it here. He loves being a member of the program, and he's doing a great job.
You look ahead now, and we've got a great game coming up on Monday night. Half-price tickets, by the way, for Ball State. Want to pack the Arc.
Yeah.
Seats upstairs are just $5. No reason that nobody can find $5 here during the holiday season and come out. And what has been a great rivalry over the years against a Ball State team, where it seems like every game something, you know, goes down to the wire. Certainly at their place, they've had great success. But at the Arc, we've had great success, and this may be the best Ball State team we've seen in many years.
Yeah, no, they're really good. I mean, there's no way to say it. You know, they've beaten, I think they're 3-1 against Valley teams this year, and actually just lost to Evansville. So that was their first loss, but beat Loyola. And so, you know, we're excited about it. They got a veteran club. You know, it's last couple years, I think, we lost to them down at their place. That game probably keeps us out of the NCAA tournament. You know, we beat them here the next year, and then they threw a 3 in at the buzzer last year to beat us. So there's been some great college basketball games. Really, I like their talent. I like their coaches, and I like the rivalry.
Yeah, and it was Persons who made the shot last year,
Yeah.
and he's having a great season right now. He's got to be maybe the biggest focus for you.
Yeah, you know, he's no doubt about it, and he's the. I mean, he's definitely their quarterback, their captain, whatever you want to call it, the heart and soul of their team. So, you know, we got our hands full with them.
All right, good luck.
Thank you.
For head coach Matt Laddick, I'm Todd Eichow. Thanks for joining us this week on Valpo Basketball Weekly.